What is going on, Saskatoon Nation? Welcome back to another episode. New year, new look team. New Year's has passed. The struggles on the start of the year can hopefully be past us as we have ourselves a new coach, as Blundeen will be the interim NHL head coach here for us for the rest of the year. See if he can turn things around. Get that water in, people. Next, we have the overpowering 6'8" power forward playing for us here in his debut, coming up versus the Capitals. Samuel Girard leading the team in points. Thatcher Demko, first year with the Silvertips, isn't going the way we thought it would. Let's see if we can turn things around here. First period versus the Capitals, 2-0. Ovechkin and McChesney on Demko. Second period, Anderson Dolan on Anfeld. Down by 1, going in the third. Let's go. Power play. Need some offense here. Offense has been dry this year. And Cody Glass gets one on Anfeld. Come on now. Make something happen. Come back. Sean Monahan on the power play on Anfeld, and he gets an empty netter. Nice third period comeback, boys. Anderson Dolan with his 4th, Glass with his 5th, Monahan with his 11th and 12th on the year. All right, versus the Colorado Avalanche now. Montreal, no, they want to switch. Not going to do that, sorry. First period versus Colorado now. And we fall. Wow, alright. There we go. Let's get some offense now. Demko doing his job versus the Avalanche. Or is it Ingram? Who knows? Goaltending and defense holding their ground. Can we get something done? Power, come on. And regulation. We're going extra time, people. Extra time. Unfortunately, there. Let's see what this team is going to look like in overtime. Someone's getting a shutout. All depends on who it is. So look at X factors here. Definitely got some playmakers. Let's see if we can make it happen. Make sure we got our visual settings good. There we are. It's ready to rock. Get Gordie Howe Memorial Arena on their feet. Get some beers in them. Get rowdy. Let's get it done. McKinnon, Monahan, opening face-off in overtime. Here we go. And McKinnon wins the opening draw. Off to Makar. Rushing in quickly. Off for a one-timer. McKinnon in the slot. That nice huge stop by Demko. And here comes Shea Theodore now, the $10 million man. Oh, at McKinnon, all alone on the breakaway, and he stopped. What a stop by Demko. Shea Theodore to Monahan. He's trying to go for one. That's stopped. Shea Theodore up to Monahan. Makar picks that off. Defensively read that one. Knocks him off the puck. But here comes Monahan again. Trying to make something happen. To Theodore. To Lambert. Back to Theodore. That is blocked by Makar. Lambert steals it. And that's saved. Makar with the puck again. All over it. McKinnon gets bumped off by Theodore. Monahan trying to buy some time. Looking for a change. Back to Theodore. Up to Brad Lambert. Up to Monahan. Taking it wide. One timer in the slot for Lambert. Huge stop by the Avalanche. Golden time there. Goalies are playing huge in this overtime period. But back come the Avalanche. Makar up to McKinnon. Takes his time. And Demko with another save on McKinnon. Trying to get some fresh legs out there. Gordie Howe Memorial Arena. A little bit quiet here. We need him to start getting rowdy. Clue check, intro check. Come on now. Neil Pionk. Up to Kluchek. Up to Trocheck. Battle in the slot, and he comes away with a shot, but that's stopped. Here comes Brad Marchand, the rat. Cuts in. Blocker saved by Demko. Rebound to the corner. Newhook to Bowen Byram. To Marchand. And he's stopped defensively by Trocheck. Trocheck out-muscled by Byram. Does a little spin. Gets away from Trocheck. And he does it himself. Bowen Byram looking like Cale Makar. And he makes Trocheck look silly. 1-0 loss in overtime. Bowen Byram. A little spin away from Trocheck. Gets away and far side over the blocker. What a move. After Demko had himself a game. One of his best games as a Silvertip. And Vidic Vanacek. Our very first goalie in this franchise comes back to shut us out. The former Blackhawk. Alright, we have an associate coach helping out, our new interim coach now. Tampa Bay Lightning in town. Looking to make something happen. 1-1 now going in the third. Bedard and David Buck. Come on. Let's get some offense going. And Kavanagh on Kempner. On the power play, Tampa Bay gets one right in the slot. But Neil Pionk gets one on Vasilevsky. We're going to overtime once again, people. Let's get it. Versus Eastern Conference team as well. I'm not too afraid of losing the extra point to them. But man, oh man, would it be nice for this new interim head coach to go 2-0-1 in his first 3 games of this franchise. Here we are. We jump into overtime here. Tampa Bay wins the face-off. Zub doesn't get leveled, but he's knocked off the puck. Anderson Dolan. He's dumping it in. Neil Pionk chasing it. Can't seem to get it there. But back come the Lightning, 2-on-1. Zadorov, rebound, Cirelli. That one's blocked by Anderson Dolan. Brock Faber trying to make something happen. Cirelli. Another stop by Kempner. Ooh, that was dangerous. Cody Glass, top 10 in penalty minutes in the league this year. He's playing feisty. He's not putting up the scoreboard, but he's playing feisty. I don't know if it's good or bad. Face-off win, goes into the corner. Lambert trying to win it. Theodore retrieves it. Turns it over to Kucherov. Up to Monahan. Up to Lambert. To Theodore. What a pass. What a move. Shea Theodore. Game winner. There's the $10 million man. Brad Lambert, what vision. And Shea Theodore, what moves. Pops the water bottle. Win it in overtime. Comeback victory. That's huge. Another look at that one. That was a nice play up by Lambert, whose 3rd assist in the game. And Shea Theodore makes Vasilevsky look silly. The Silvertips come away with the victory there. In style. Monahan leading the surge. And the new coach starting off his Silvertip NHL career 2-0-1. Kempner playing huge in overtime. Next up, St. Louis Blues. Oh, Trey Fitch-Wolansky's back from injury. I don't know, do we send him down or Douglas? We'll send him down. Why not? No, I'm not trading draft picks for draft picks right now. Especially when they're in the same round. Oh man, our offense needs to pick it up though. Gerard, 26 points in 39 games. Like Troy Terry, we were hoping he would be the replacement for Tarasenko. So he's a little bit younger. But he's just hasn't lived up to the hype. Demko hasn't lived up to the hype. It's been a tough season, but can we turn things around? Can we pick it up when we need to? Is the question. Connor Bedard. Can he finally break through? It's been disappointing, actually. So hopefully he can turn into something for us. First period, down 1-0 early. Second period, still 1-0 for the Blues. We're out shooting them, but man, oh man, just can't get anything past the Blues netminder. Power play for the Blues. They can't do anything with it. And we lose 1-0 in regulation. Unfortunate there. Strong goaltender performance for both sides there. So drop 15, 18, and 7 now. Dallas Stars next up. Here we go. Home ice. Need a regulation win here. Shea Theodore on Bobrovsky. Sagan on Darcy Kemper. Second period. 4-1. There we go. There's the offense. Tuck, Colin White, and Troy Terry on Bobrovsky. 5-1. Connor Bedard. They're getting in on it now. Offense coming alive when we need it. Power play. Can't do anything with it there. Come on. Get 2 more. Bedard did a hat trick. Third period hat trick. Make something happen. Oof. Oh, still 5-1 win. We'll take it. Troy Terry, Colin White, Alex Stuck, and Connor Bedard on Lambert. Down 3-0 early versus the Rangers. Here's Panarin and Kopp on Kempner. Second period, fight that 5-0. Demko is now in the game. Rangers giving the Silvertips a rough run here. Panarin gets a hat trick in the Big Apple. Lafreniere gets it on the damage. 7-0. That's when you insert the Simpsons meme. Stop, he's already dead. Oh, and there is a tough loss to take for the new head coach. His worst loss in his career so far. That is tough. Ducks 25-13-4 on the year. Good bog. Hopefully he can turn into something for us. Tristan Luneau still has not really turned into much. Slow development from him. First period versus the Ducks. Sonny Milano on Demko shouts 10-9. Second period. Make that 4-0. So we're down 4-0 here. We're hoping to avoid back-to-back shutouts on the road, as we have now been outscored 12-0 so far in 2 games. So we're down 5-0 now. Make that 6. Tarasenko gets one on his former team. 7-0 and 6-0 losses back-to-back games. That's a little rough. Detroit has turned things around. They're 29-13-2 now. Looking for a strong run this year from the Red Wings. First period, 0-0 through 1. Second period, 0-0 through 2. We have now gone 8 periods without a goal. Come on, offense. Step it up. It's ridiculous. Power play. Nothing happening there. Vinny Trocheck finally gets a goal. Connor Bedard answers right back. All right. We get a shutout of our own. 2-0 win versus the Red Wings. Trocheck with his 6 and Bedard with his 6. Man, oh man, we need some goal scoring. Thatcher Demko has a nice bounce back performance. Blue Jackets in town now. We always seem to struggle against them, so see how we go. We're now sitting 8th in our division. First period, 1-1 through 1. Kadri and Lambert with the goals. Both pretty much in the same spot. Second period, 2-2. Brock Faber and Kadri. Set the shots there. Crazy as Kent Johnson gets one. And Troy Terry answers right back. Power play for the Silvertips. Make something happen. Come on. Home ice magic. Oh, and Brandon saw it from a bad angle. And the Blue Jackets get an empty netter. Winning 5-3. Lambert with his 9th. Brock Faber with his 4th. Troy Terry with his 9th. But nothing happened there. Minnesota Wild now next up. Be interesting to see what can happen of this season. Brad Lambert now leading the team in points. Hopefully his run can continue here. Minnesota Wild next up. First period. We're up 2-1. Cody Glass and Bedard on Jack Campbell. Second period. 5-2. Offense coming through. Gerard Kluchek getting a couple goals there. Again, our goaltending hold ground. Offense finally coming through. We don't need our goaltending to start to fail now. Come on. Oh, Cheryshev on Demko. Cheryshev, another former Silvertip. They always like to come back and bite us in the butt. 5-3 victory versus the Wild there to end the losing skid. Bedard with his 7th. Glass with his 6th. Tuck with his 6th. Kluchek with his 6th. Gerard with his 6th. 6-6-6-6. Everywhere. Pittsburgh now next up. 3 more wins than us right now. Lambert with 28 points. Alright, come on. Offense, step it up. First period. Let's go. 2-2 through 1. Trocheck and Bedard. Second period. 3-2. Ryan Strome on Demko. And come on, power play for Pittsburgh. Kill it off, nicely done. Craig Smith on Demko. In tight, jams one in. And Bedard gets another one. And Pittsburgh gets 2 empty netters. Okay, sure. Rub it in, why don't you? Bedard with his 8th. Trocheck and Bedard. I believe it was 6-3. 2 meaningless empty net goals with 10 seconds or whatever they scored. Calgary's scored one this year, 12-28-8. Looks like they may be going full rebuild. First period against the Flames. A scored one team. Down 2-1 through 1. Gerard on Wall. Giroux and Peach on Demko. Second period down 4-1. Giroux getting some goals. Man, oh man. Colin White on Wall from the wall. Connor Bedard in tight. 4-3. Do we have a comeback on our hands? Maybe not. Ryan O'Reilly, empty netter. And that will do it. 5-3 loss for the Flames. Gerard with the 7th, Bedard, and White with the goals. Kluchek pulled his groin. He's pretty much going to be back next game anyway. Yep. Alright, the Kraken and the Jets to end the month of January. Oof, Douglas, not a single point in 16 games. Kiefer Bellows. Samuel Girard. He's definitely dropped his overall. Demko. His stats are getting a bit better than they were. Stankoven, not really growing. Brunstrom, Sale, Kazamachi, Pristarev, those are the guys that, like, why aren't they not their potential yet? Like, they should be in the NHL by now. But they're just not growing the way we want them to. It's a little bit frustrating, I do say so myself. Alright. Seattle Kraken, their next object. So we're focusing on right now. Here we go. First period versus the Kraken. Two expansion teams going at it. 0-0 through 1. Second period, Connor Brown and gives them a 2-0 lead, but Shea Theodore answers back in the third. Then Vinny Trocheck, the captain. Power play. Trocheck again. Oh, captain, my captain. Leading by example. Can we get another one? And a big regulation win there. Troy Terry with them together. 4-2 victory. As Theodore gets his 9th. Trocheck with his 8th and 9th. And Terry with his 10th. At least that's kind of all pretty average. They're all trying to same scoring race. We're hoping someone would have 20 goals by now, but not quite. Yes, I would agree. We are. It might fix itself. Who knows? Demko might get hot here, coach. Just calm down. Have faith. As George Michael says, gotta have faith. First period versus the Jets. In Winnipeg. Big rival game here. First period. Up 2-0 early. Neil Piontek, Anderson, Dolan on Robin Leonard. Second period, 2 goals apiece. Colin White and Trocheck. Alright. It's been a thing of 2 so far. Power play. Can't do anything with it. Power play for the Jets now. They can't do anything with it. 5 minutes left. Don't collapse. Don't collapse. Oh, Anderson gets one on Demko, but that's all they'll get. Hold on for a 4-3 victory. Anderson Dolan with his 5th. Piontek with his 8th. Trocheck with his 10th. And White with his 5th. Oof. Escaped. Trouble there. Dallas Stars now. Next up in February, Monahan. Sorry if I'm playing. Everyone's playing bad, kid. There's no one's playing to potential I thought they could be this year. Yeah. We gotta turn things around. Spin my head right round when you go down. Okay. And what trades do we think we're going to have to make here? Gunnarsson, he's a prospect, so we could get rid of. Samuel Girard. Biron is pretty much going to be a Girard. I mean, Sergachev, we're looking at trades here. Morozov, Corbett, Tachayev. Morozov might be something we could think about. Garland, Jonathan Drouin, Middlestat. That's like Penguins are ready to get rid of Crosby. It's Zachary Bolduc. Yeah, it's something I just don't know. It might be Girard that gets traded though, but no one wants him. Doesn't make any sense to me, but alright. Alright. Clue check. What can we get for clue check? That's another thing. Lambert and Jojak, Monahan could be going. Ottawa really wants him in Toronto. Yeah, it's all Canadian teams that want Monahan right now. It's alright. I think he's probably gone. Gerard's probably gone. Who wants to be extended? Connor Bedard. How much you want to put on you for 8 years? These are both UFAs. I mean, it's not bad. We could try and get Monahan for 2 or 3 years. Still, but we got young kids coming up. He's gonna be taking up space. Darcy Kempner. Do we get rid of the trade deadline as well? Who knows? That is interesting, is not. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to try and see what Bedard wants. He wants just under 10 million. What does he want for 7? Okay, he just wants about 9. What if we offer him a 7-year deal? Just over $9 million. In Saskatchewan, he could retire easily. Just making that in 1 year. Okay. First period versus Stars. Stars turning things around here. First period. 0-0 through 1. Second period. 1-1. Bailey and Glass with the goals. Tom Wilson we traded to the Stars last offseason for Logan Stankoven and another prospect. Hopefully those guys will be on our team next year and they can make an impact. That's Juchanainen on Kempner. Gives them a late lead and they escape with a 2-1 victory. Unfortunately there. And speaking of Stankoven, he's hurt. And we got the Coyotes now. The only team behind us in our standings. Stats here. Stankoven already ready to come back. Look at that. We'll take it. We need a sniper. Hopefully he can turn into something. Okay. Tuchek. He's ready to come back. Colin White. Switch with that. Tuck up there. Okay. Hey, Connor Bedard. Hopefully he can turn into something because we're paying him money. Carson Lambos. No. Not trading him. Versus Stride-1 Coyotes. Can we do something with it? 1-0 after 1. Second period. 1-1 through 2. Yanni Dord on Demko. Colin White on Sitchin. Some guy that they drafted. Neil Pionk gets in on the action. Yanni Dord is second of the game. Clayton Keller on Demko. And we're going to extra time versus the Coyotes. Unfortunate there. And they win in extra time in the shootout. That's gotta hurt. Edmonton Oilers now next up. Trying to make something happen. 0-0 through 1, second period. 3-2 through 2. Bedard gets 2 in second. Power play, can't capitalize. Oilers. Back-to-back power plays. McDavid finally gets one. And it's their 5th power play this period. Refs, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, come on. Alright, another overtime action here. And we went in a shootout. Alright, we'll take it. Bedard with his 11th and 12th on the year. 2 assists from Lambert. And a win versus the Oilers. Lambos. No, we're not trading Lambos. Next up, the LA Kings. Someone just ahead of us. Fighting for our last playoff spot. Hopefully we can get something happening here. First period, 4 goals in the first. Piont, Anderson, Dolan, Trocheck, and Colin White on Peter Mrazek. Second period, you don't get the offense. Keep going. Oh, they get one back, 4-2. 4-3, Loden Cooley on Demko. The Kings got some youth starting to make some noise in LA. Power play, trying to make a comeback out of it. They got the last 2 goals. But we get 4 goals in the first period, and that will be enough to hold on for a victory. Colin White with his 8th. Trocheck with his 11th. Dolan with his 6th. Piont with his 7th. McEwen is injured. Same as Duck. Fractured his jaw. My goodness. February 22nd, eh? So, about 11 days he'll be back. Be good to go for 1 game there. Sabres tearing things up. We're still 12 points out of a playoff spot. As the trade deadline looms closer, figure out what are we going to do. Buffalo Sabres. 1-0 early on, 30 seconds in, second period. 2-0, White and Monahan. 2-0 through 2. Going in third period. Owen Power on Darcy Kempner in the slot. Rips one home. 2-1 now for the Silvertips. 2-2. The Sabres have tied it up, and they've taken the lead. Crowder, their first overall pick in Bedard's year draft, from almost behind the goal line. My goodness, what a collapse. Dylan Cousins there gives them 4 goals in the third. They come back down 2-0 and win 4-2. San Jose Sharks now next up. Still playoffs a long ways away. Can we have a St. Louis Blues run here? First period in San Jose, 2-1 through 1. Colin White and Trocheck with the goals. Colin White got a 3-game goal streak going. Bedard with 2 in the second. Sundqvist on Demko. Power play for the Sharks. Early on, they can't do anything with it. Getting majorly outshot, but we have a 2-goal lead. Sharks peppering Demko. He's holding his ground. Sean Monahan on Kochev. 5-2, 5-3. Middlestat finally breaks through in Demko on the third. But we hold on, get outshot by 19 shots, and win 5-3. Trocheck with his 12th, White with his 10th, Bedard with his 13th and 14th on the year. Let's get it. Alright, happy. Yep, okay, sure. I told you Demko would start to heat up. You gotta have faith in him. Gotta have faith, coach. Gotta have faith. We're 2 games below 500 now. Can it be the run? The run we need? Let's find out. Just 1 second here. Alright, so up 1-0 early versus the Kraken. Next up, we got second period coming up. Power play. Monahan on the power play. Into the third. They're beautifully done. Come on. Don't want another mishap of another 2-0 lead. There he goes, Sergachev. Jack Hughes. Not that Jack Hughes. Another one. Kent Hughes' son, Bedard, gets empty netter. Thatcher Demko has himself a game. Here we go. Demko's catching fire. Lambert, 38 points in 57 games. Not straight. Right, first period versus the Senators. We've struggled against them in the history of this franchise. Monahan on Jerry. 2 goals for Senators, though. Second period. 5-1. McGrody. And the young studs in the Senators getting through on Demko there. Make that 6-1 now. My goodness. No, not pretty. Not pretty indeed. 7-1. And that will do it. We've seen enough. Let's get out of there. 7-1 loss. Alright, the Hurricanes, the team that beat us in the Stanley Cup final. Besides the Jets, the most hated team for our fans. So we looked at the lineup here. Some injuries. Howard Stuck, he's got to be ready to come back. Oh yeah, he's ready. Okay. Let's get it. Some revenge here. Hurricanes coming into town. First period, Hurricanes take a 1-0 lead. Second period, we tied up. Sluchek on Cam Talbot. We're all over him. Sergachev on Talbot. Back-to-back games, back-to-back goals for Sergachev. Next. Power play for the Hurricanes. And Passion on Demko ties it up from the top of the circle. And that 3-2. Beautifully done. Alright, so we gave up the lead, but we still won in overtime. We'll take it. Gorzani, they want him. I don't know, Tristan Leno. Toronto Maple Leafs. Next up now. Let's see what we can do here versus the Maple Laughs. First period, 1-0, Colin White. Let's just go in the first. Second period, 2-1, Cody Glass. Can we extend our lead here? Come on, let's go. Sean Monahan on Sorokin. Austin Matthews on Demko. Make some pay. Power play for the Leafs. Trying to come back. Demko holding his ground. And Samuel Girard with empty netter. Alright. Colin White, that's 11th. Monahan with the 17th. Girard with his 8th. Not too shabby. George Bartlett. Another injury there for him. New Jersey Devils next up. Can we get over 500 this episode? First period, 1-0. Trocheck on Peterson. Second period, up 2-0. Trocheck again. Alright, here we go. Power play, can't get much happening there. Come on. Pepper him with shots. Sergachev on Cal Peterson. And that's a 3-0 shutout victory. One game below 500 now. Slowly catching up. Trocheck has himself a game. 3-point night for him. Tristan Luneau. Man, oh man, I don't know. This offseason is. Do we finally just get rid of him? He's just not developing. He always gets injured. He's just been frustrating, to say the least. Brunstrom, hopefully he can turn into something. Kulich, not great. We're hoping Jazamati and Prizrev can make their push next year for the lineup spot. Nashville Predators now 36-23-2 on the year. What a run they're on. We're over 500 now, 27-26-8. I thought we were a little bit behind there. Just not. We are over 500 now. But we'll get to 500 here. Looks like it's the Nashville Predators. Oh my goodness, they're just blowing us away here in Music City. Music City. Taking this one away. Cowboy, take us away. Man, oh man. It's not been pretty, to say the least. Okay. Now back to 500. Colin White. Well, you're not doing much for a second liner right now. Sorry, bud. We'll see what we can do, but if you're going to be mad about ice time, then it's not the team to be on right now. Connor Bedard, sir. Yeah, we know you haven't been performing to your potential for the last 3 years. It's tough to say there, dude, but you need something from you. Trocheck leading the team in points now after that big performance. First period versus Bruins, down 1-0 early. Tyler Toffoli on Kempner. Second period, down 2-0. Pasta giving him a 2-0 lead going in the third. Come on, make something happen. And Marchment on Kempner. And Toffoli on Kempner. My goodness. Another shutout. We lose 4-0 on home ice. And we're down below 500. We are 11 points out of a playoff spot. Our offense is just not there. It's a little bit disappointing. But I think we are going to be saying goodbye to Darcy Kempner, Sean Monahan, and Samuel Girard next episode. Maybe more. We'll see what we can get for him. Kaz Jamaki is starting to look like he could make his NHL debut soon. Stankoven, only 11 goals for a sniper is disappointing. Trocheck leading the team in points. Man, oh man. What to do, people? What to do? High expectations we had. It just did not happen. But we'll figure out what's going to... changes are going to be made next episode. Till then, people, enjoy. We'll see you at the trade deadline and see what we can come up with. What magic we can work. Till then, cheers and have a good time.